kiddos, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because this one is highly requested and I'm very intrigued myself to see how these products actually turn out. So today we are doing a full face of Lush makeup. They have come out with so many amazing new items recently. They have so many packaging free items or sustainable packaging items, and I'm like, yes, get on my face. We're just gonna play with so many goodies. Lush sent me out so many of their amazing makeup items. We've got foundation, we've got contouring, we've got primers, we've got setting powders, and oh, I'm excited. Let's just play around and see how it all kind of works. I'm also gonna be wearing this for the rest of the day. Hazel's in daycare at the moment. I just called to check in how she's going. It's only her second day. She hasn't even done a full day yet. And she's having lunch and then it's nap time. And I'm just gonna see how she goes for nap time. They might call me, I might have to leave halfway through, who knows? So let's get started, hey? The first thing I'm gonna be using is this primer. So this is their Amazonian primer. I'm just gonna pull it up on their website so I can give you guys all the details because, you know, mum brain, oh, smells like lemongrassy, really nice, refreshing scent. I've got black makeup under my fingernail. God, that looks very attractive. So this is, yeah, the Amazon primer. It is a naked facial oil. The product is vegan and I need my glasses on. It says, hailing from the tropical jungle of the Amazon, softening I'm not gonna be able to say this word. That word. Butter, moisturizing, muru butter, and calming. Why are they hitting me with big words today? Oh, Deroba oil, deliver intense moisture to your face. Arrowroot powder keeps skin matte and smooth. A perfect primer for applying before makeup to ensure your artistic endeavors stay put all day. The natural green pigment of protective chlorophyllin helps neutralize flush cheeks, while lemongrass and electric daisies tighten and tone for a bright, clear complexion. That sounds really freaking good. I don't know where I was getting lemon from then if it's orange, but okay. So I'm just gonna rub this into my skin. It does feel, yeah, instantly very smoothing. I can kind of feel it like melting into my skin. Let's get this on my nose. Okay, so feel like I use barely anything. I reckon that primer would last a really, really long time, but I can definitely feel it on my skin. It does feel very, very hydrating. It feels kind of serumy, like it's just kind of smoothing everything out for the perfect makeup base. Okay. Oh, smells so good. So now we're gonna go in with foundation. They actually sent me a few foundations because I myself was not sure color-wise what one I'd be, and I do have one contour color as well. So the foundation shades I've got are 16W, 17N, and 15W. This is how they come packaged. You slide this little top layer off. It is all wrapped up. And then you have your foundation sitting in here. So it does have a little wax seal on the bottom so you can hold it, but this is like all packaging free and everything is like obviously biodegradable and stuff like that. So you basically literally just draw it on your skin like that. So color wise, this one is going to be too dark. This is probably going to be my tan color. So this is the 16W. It's always kind of hard to tell when you're looking online. This is 15W. In terms of what color will be good for you. Okay, so that one definitely warmer than my current skin, but it is better shade wise. And then we have 17N. Okay, that one's too dark. So we are going to go with the 15W, even though it's a little bit warm, but that is okay. So let me have a look at what it says about their foundation. So this is their Slapsticks Solid Foundation. This is a vegan product and they have quite a few different shades within their range. You want a breathable foundation with buildable coverage and a natural warm undertone. A foundation that looks incredible, feels invisible, and does amazing things for your skin. You normally get is heavy foundation that clogs, cakes, or doesn't quite give you the coverage that you want, or the ingredients your skin would really appreciate, until now. Say hello to the Post Facial Radiance Skin So Dewy. Have just hit the spa, and ingredients so luxurious they hydrate, soften and rejuvenate with every application. 40 shades available, also with cool and neutral undertones to cater for every complexion. Your skin never had it this good before. This is a medium coverage foundation composed of 14% pigment and 45% Indonesian coconut oil. Judging by the coconut oil in this, like very hydrating, very glowy and kind of dewy on your skin. So it does have a lot more information on here about all the ingredients and everything. I'll just pop it up here for you guys. It sounds very luxurious and very skin loving. Now I did see as well that Lush have their own makeup brushes now, which is amazing. I don't have any of them. I'm just using some of my own ones. Wow, this is going to be quite warm toned on me, but that's okay. I've got nothing to do today and I want to see how this makeup goes, and definitely I'm going to get some more shades if I really like this foundation. It smells really nice, very smooth, and it applied really nicely. So let's start to buff this in. So I can see applying like with a brush, you do definitely shear it out as you're buffing it in. So I can tell, you know, if you want more coverage, go back in with another layer. Definitely, I think with a stippling motion, that's going to give you the best coverage. If you start to swipe things around, you're just going to pull the foundation off the skin. Oh, it smells really nice. Let's get this chin. I think I've got some concealers in there as well, but definitely I can already tell I've got like this real glowy look to my skin. I'm going to apply some on my neck because, you know, I need this to blend. Oh. Okay, so I do have some redness. I did some like special effects makeup before for my makeup course. So I'm just going to pat extra foundation over this. I want to see how it does layer. But definitely I feel like this you will need to set with powder, because I'm not much of a powder kind of person myself, but because this is quite kind of serum-y texture-wise, I do think you'll need powder on it. It will be interesting to see how it dries down, but yeah, I'm just layering a little bit more. But honestly, it smells beautiful. It feels very luxurious. It feels like definitely with your fingers, it might be faster to apply. I want to see how this kind of sets in, and then see once it's kind of settled down if I can layer it a little bit more. But I feel like at this stage, if I was to like wipe my hand across my face, I would probably be taking the foundation off. So I definitely think it's going to need a bit of time to dry down. It feels like my skin doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey, it feels like I've just put a skin loving serum kind of on my skin, and my skin's just waiting to absorb it all in a way. And I think I still have some of my NYX makeup on, like as much as I've tried my best to get it off. I've got a bit of green still on my skin, so I think I'm seeing a little bit of a green hue happening, but that's okay. So I also did get a contour color with this because, you know, why not? So I got the shade 33W, which is a really deliciously dark color, and I thought, why not, you know, contour with this. I really love how they're pigmented. Oh my gosh, there's no hiding in this, you know. And it's good, like you don't need a brush. I can literally just draw it on where I want to, and it's on. I just want to see how that, you know, blends out and works well. But I'm thinking, you know, this is going to be so good for summer. My skin is, you know, dry. I really love that kind of glowy dewiness, and I think this foundation would be perfect because it is so buildable, and you can just put it on and just lounge around on the beach all day. Oh, with sunblock on. So yeah, that's working in really nicely with the other product. I'm quite happy with how that's blending. And yeah, it's true, a little does definitely go a long way, because whoa, hello. So the concealers we have is 5N and 1C. They come in these little boxes like this. Obviously all the ingredients, they are stamped with who made them, the date and the use by. So these do last for just over 1 year. So again, they do come packaged like this. You just lift out this little, oh my gosh, that's so cool. It looks like a pencil. So literally this is how it looks. That is awesome. So I'm thinking it's very creamy, very hydrating. This is the 5N. I'm thinking that is going to be good because I'm guessing the 1 is going to be the lightest shade. So this is number 1 here, and this is 1. So yeah, 1 is almost white. It's very, very pale. So the 5 will be definitely the way to go, seeming that my foundation is a bit warmer today. Okay, so this is their Tricks Stick Concealer. It does come in quite a few different shades by the look of it, but the 5N is their light neutral color. Again, it is vegan, and it says camouflage last night's tricks and perk up your skin with this multi-use concealer stick, or even use as an under eye concealer to achieve a bright-eyed look all day long. Jojoba for hydration, dewy cover up, while concealer wax gives this solid stick true staying power. So let's just go to town with this. I'm loving how dewy my skin is looking. I think I'm looking really healthy, even though like I feel like I've got no sleep. Story of my life. Yeah, this is really good. So this definitely does feel very, very hydrating. I'm just gonna, oh, it smells nice too. Just gonna like highlight some points of my face here. And I will probably cover up some of those imperfections with my foundation again, because I don't want to use the lighter concealer because it's just going to be too light. So I'm just going to pat this in with my finger. I want to see how this works. Honestly, blends like a dream. Like this, honestly, just my fingers, and look how like smooth that looks. Wow, from what I can see in my viewfinder, it looks smooth. So I'm thinking that a brush is better to apply it than the fingers, because it is so hydrating, so creamy. I think my fingers are actually going to take the product off just with the amount that I've got on my skin. So if I was to use a lot less, it'd almost blend into like skin like perfection and be very, very natural. But because I did, you know, apply a little bit more because I need that coverage. Yeah, I think definitely a brush or a beauty blender or whatever is going to be the way to go to blend that out. So we'll just like carve out the brows. So this does seem quite useful for carving that out. And I have not waxed my eyebrows in forever, so bonus. Honestly, my face is smelling so freaking good right now. Like my face smells like a luxurious day spa. So I'm just going to pat on some extra on this and just not blend it out that much, just for some extra coverage. I'm not sure how this is going to last up all day. I think it would really depend on how much you apply, but I am going to go in and set it with some powder because I do feel like it needs it. Powder that I have, oh, there's another primer in here. I didn't see this primer before. Oh no. So this is the Magical Morninga Primer. Rosehip Argan and Morninga bring together the world's go-to ingredients to create magic. No. After moisturizing, warm a little between your fingers and smooth directly onto your face. The rich texture transforms into a silky oil, giving a mattifying effect and no shine base. How did I not know this was there? I just wasn't looking. Oh, okay, so this one, sorry to go off subject, but this one is a solid balm, as you guys can see. And yeah, you'll scrape out a little bit. Oh, this feels like the poreless putty kind of primer. That is what this feels like. I spent like $50 on one of those primers, and oh, this feels like it will do the same. Damn, if I knew that was there. You can tell I haven't really rummaged too much through this, but oh, damn. Then thank you. I will be using this in some other videos. Powder, we've got the Emotional Brilliance Translucent Face Powder. This says there's no need to rise and shine with this translucent jojoba oil and talc powder. This is 20 grams and it says just to brush all over your face to set your foundation. Again, it has like a use by date. This is a vegan product. So let's just open it up. Oh, okay, so it does have like a little kind of grinder thing in here. I'm going to take off this plastic seal, put some of this out. It does have like a little kind of pinky hue to it, which is good because I think that would be quite kind of brightening on your skin. Okay, so I have a brush here and I'm basically just going to go in and stipple this over my whole face. Definitely I can feel this working. So I haven't quite looked yet on how this looks. Woo! Oh my gosh. That powder has transformed that. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. It looks beautiful. Like I'm feeling like I'm looking kind of flawless right now. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I'm impressed by that. Very impressed. My skin feels nice as well, which is good. Yeah, it definitely feels set. Let's try out these products next. So I've got these ones. We'll start off with this. This is a skin tint. This is the shade Charisma. So it basically says it is a restorative cocoa butter color to give your skin a warming bronzed undertones, whatever your complexion. This could be really nice like on the chest, you know. Oh, I was gonna like unzip, but I've got no zip. Oh, damn. Especially in summer, you want that bronzy kind of glow. So I am just gonna see how this looks. Ooh, okay. So this might be nice as like an additional kind of bronzer just to help blend out that contour a little bit. Doesn't really have much of a smell, but it is definitely a liquidy kind of color. So it says highlight your best bits or smooth straight onto clean skin for all over radiance. So this could be something you could maybe do under foundation, but just as a swatch. Okay, so definitely you can blend this away into nothing, which is really, really good. Sometimes like darker colors can look a bit daunting, especially if you are on the lighter side of the scale, but considering how well it blended, that's really good. So I'm just gonna like dab some here. I just want to see how this, oh, hello. That is like bronzing me up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I look like I've just spent a week on a tropical island. Hello. I want to see how it does layer, you know, on top of foundation. It might be a massive fail. I might completely wreck my face considering we have just set with powder as well. But you know, let's just do it. Do it for the rainbows, hey? So I did just work it into my fingers before applying. And to be honest, oh, it might be maybe taking my foundation off. I think it is. So definitely probably best to apply prior to foundation. So I'm just gonna like buff that over like nothing ever happened, okay? All right, so we'll leave that one to, as it said, it did say apply to clean skin. So, you know, sorry. I'm actually really loving this. You're not doing much on the weekend, just like running some errands, or you just want to look like you're awake and you're refreshed and you're glowing and like expensive. Is that a thing that people want to look like? Like, I want to look expensive. Like this, oh, like I feel like I need to be walking around the streets of Paris or something, you know? Not that I've ever been to Paris, but you know. These next products, we have 3 of them. So these I think are doubles of blushes. They could be eyeshadows, they can be highlighters. So let's have a look. We've got the shade Rock Dove. So again, very like all the same kind of packaging. Oh, how cool is this? Let's just give it a swatch. Oh, so it is quite iridescent, shimmery, has a little bit of like a violet hue to it, but like that could be definitely very wearable as a highlighter, especially if you're on the lighter side. So this is Aigrette. Oh, this looks like my kind of color. This doesn't feel as kind of softening. I mean, it still feels very softening, but it doesn't feel like it's like wet or anything like that. But look at that. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. And then the last one we've got is Pipette. So this could be maybe a blush. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yes. So quite a shimmery kind of color, but we will be using that as a blush. So let's just go in with that. I want to read up a little bit about these as well. Okay, so this does say, the Pipette, that it is a solid highlighter. Packaging free, vegan, glow stick, hydrating coconut, argan, jojoba oils, blend in seamlessly to leave your skin glossy. So I'm going to try this as a blush. I might also use this as an eyeshadow, just kind of a wash of it. I feel like I'm already quite bronzed. What I'm actually thinking might be better is to apply this warmed up on my hands and then apply it, because I'm just worried about it taking off any foundation. But so far so good. And I think that is, depending on your skin tone, this for me does give me a little bit of a like a a rosy kind of hue, but this could be highlighter for other people depending on your skin tone. This time I'm gonna just rub it onto my finger. I mean, it is very, very light, so as a blush. But I think just for, you know, that little bit of extra, And I do think maybe setting this with a powder might be a good idea too. So I'm just gonna dust this over my, oh sorry guys, just gonna like kind of run this over my lid as well. But yeah, because it is quite a creamy color, dabbing some powder over the top is gonna be a good idea. Just to give me a bit of warmth to my eyes. I am gonna go back in with powder. I'm going to use this gorgeous one. This was their Aigrette, and I am going to, it is so pretty. Don't squeeze it too hard because I think I just almost broke it. I'm just going to dab this on here. I think with this product, because it is quite dewy, you may not even need a highlighter, but why not? This would be a beautiful highlighter to use with other products as well. So it does look quite subtle, but I think once you're out in the light, yeah, it definitely is subtle. So now we have eyeliner and mascara. So this is their liquid eyeliner. It is their independent, stand on your 2 feet eyeliner. It is 4 grams. This is how it looks. So it does come in a little glass bottle, twist top. And it is, I think, okay, so it is a little brush on the end. So it says it is suitable for vegans, liquid eyeliner. So let's go ahead and apply this. It's very pigmented. Let's just do a little wing, because why not? I think it does stay a bit wet for a while, so I'm just gonna be careful not to open my eyes too much. So next we have the mascara. So this is their Eyes Right mascara. It is 8 grams, again, vegan. I like these kind of wands because I feel like it separates your lashes really well. Nice and dark. Look at me go. Look at me go. Okay, so for the lipsticks, they did send me quite a few. I have used these in the past. They are really, really cool. So these are basically packaging free lipstick, and then they do have a recycled, reusable lipstick bullet that you can basically decant your lipsticks into. This one, I've just pulled out the lid, and then here is how you push up. So the little lipstick will stick in there, and you will literally just push it up and down like this. One is a more kind of orangey, one's a more true red. I'm thinking maybe this one, because I'm quite bronzed, I think maybe a little pop of an orangey kind of color might be really nice. So basically from memory, oh gosh, what if I really screw this up? You lift this tab up here. It is going to basically reveal the lipstick. So you peel off all of this outer wax. Look at that. So satisfying. And it's revealing the lipstick underneath. So this is the pure lipstick bullet. And then basically, I'm just gonna slot this in. And there I have my lipstick. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? And then obviously these canisters can be reused as many times as you want. And wow, oh my gosh. Before we apply, let's just read a little bit about what their lipsticks say. Refillable lipstick case, just to give you guys some more information. It does say that this is an online exclusive. It's a plastic-free vintage style refillable lipstick case made from partially recycled aluminium and brass. And then the lipsticks themselves, they even have swatches of the colors of how they look on other lips, which is really, really cool. So let's just apply it, hey? I mean, pigmented, wow. It feels really nice. Definitely not a matte color, but it doesn't feel like super wet or sticky or anything like that. I think this would easily, if you want just a little wash of color, you could easily apply this and then blend it out. Like, it seems like it will blend beautifully. It's interesting. It feels slightly, it doesn't feel matte, but it doesn't feel like super wet or glossy. Definitely hydrating, not oily or anything. Look at me go. I'm pretty impressed with how this is looking. It's feeling really good. I definitely you do need powder to set it, and the Charisma powder is beautiful. Normally, if I have a full face of powder, I am a cakey, disgusting, hag looking mess, basically. But this, like, I actually feel like the powder accentuated my skin. It's given me more of a glow. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel drying. Like, I'm very, very impressed with that powder. Wow. I'm loving the concealers. I'm loving the highlighters. Mascara is really nice. The eyeliner is quite nice as well. I think with the eyeliner, you can apply like a more diluted version of it, so you may need to, like, if you've applied it then you go back over the same area, I think it does dilute what you've already applied, so just be mindful with that. Quite a kind of liquidy, watery consistency, so that may be why, but again, it's still really nice, still quite dark, which I really like. Let's take you guys out into natural light because you guys deserve that, hey? This is obviously in front of ring light. Oh, I mean, look at this darkness. I'm gonna go into the bathroom, which normally has quite a bit, it's quite a cool toned light. Very cool toned light, but just to give you guys more of an idea, I'm actually loving this foundation. I feel very, just kind of flawless but natural, like, you know, this is just my gorgeous skin on its own. But really it's not. Wow, okay. Oh, I feel like I'm still kind of anxious with Hazel not being here and stuff. Like, oh, okay, she's been there for like, what? 4 hours, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is more in still natural light, but not like full sunlight. Yes, I will be taking some photos as well. Let's go full sunlight. Okay, I don't know how it looks. I can't see. Golden hour selfie. This is how it looks. So obviously I haven't done eyebrows because I wanted 100% full face of Lush. You could probably use the mascara wand. I think they do have a brown mascara, so you could probably use that as eyebrows. But, you know, thank God for tattooed brows, hey? So I'm gonna take some photos with and without the flash, and we'll just see how that looks too. All right, rainbows, hello. It is now 3 hours later. I'm actually thinking my makeup is looking really good. I think lipstick has kind of smudged and gone everywhere. Oh, has it? Yes, it has. Hello. So definitely the lips did dry down more matte, surprisingly. So now they are feeling like they could maybe do with a little bit of lip balm, but the colors held up really well. I've been like stuffing my face, drinking, all that, not alcohol. Come on. That's for later. But yeah, surprisingly, for a bullet lipstick, it has held up really well. How was your day at daycare? Do you want to tell everyone? Do you want to tell everyone how your day went? She did so well. She's now enjoying a vegetable and fruit juice. One way I get veggies into it, kind of. What are you drinking? Juice? Hazel, do you want to count with me? 1, 2. Yeah. So freaking cute. Anyway, I'm feeling like my skin is looking really good. I feel like everything's kind of melded together. Definitely it feels like set, like it doesn't feel sticky or anything to touch. I feel like it's all kind of sunk into my skin and like really set in. It is now 3:30, so this has been on for 3 hours. So definitely I'm feeling really nice. It feels beautiful. Look at that glow. Hello. Yes. I need to look closer. So hold on, I'll get a mirror. Oh, okay, let's have a look and break things down. So where my glasses are resting, there is creasing. I can see like a little bit of extra makeup just kind of there from where they are sitting. There is definitely creasing in the corners of my eyes and underneath my eyes. So there is creasing, so those areas could do with a little bit more powder. In saying that though, like, I don't think it's major. Yeah, if you try and rub out those creases, it's gonna rub the foundation off. In terms of that, like, that's me looking quite up close, but I don't think it's really that bad. There is a bit of kind of fading that's happening around my chin and around my blemishes, and I have kind of been touching this area and just like working like that. Definitely I feel like this isn't going to be a 12-hour lasting foundation. I still think you could wear this for 12 hours and it will kind of just fade and give you an even more kind of natural look as it goes on. But it's still looking really good. It's looking really natural. The eyeliner is still great. There is creasing on the lid. Mascara doesn't seem to have drooped that much either. And yeah, this lipstick is really holding up. I've got so much food in my teeth. God, sorry. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, what is that shadow? Oh, that's Hazel. Is it? Oh God. Okay. Yeah, other than that, I'm thinking it's still looking pretty good. We'll take some photos with and without flash just to show you guys, but 3 hours on, like my skin's luminous. I feel kind of glowy and just, so, oh, still looking good in my eyes. It's not flawlessly perfect, but nobody is. For the way it feels, it literally feels like I've got nothing on my skin. I do know with more kind of long lasting, full, thick, heavy coverage makeup, you do feel it. So this literally feels like just my own skin, which is awesome. Okay, wow. Oh, looking rough. So light is pretty much fading. I've just got my ring light kind of glaring on at the moment. This has now been on for 6 hours. I'm about to wash it off. I've had a bath with Hazel, all that jazz. So definitely I do have a lot of fading around here. Lipstick is still kind of on, but yeah, I think, you know, from here up, it's looking pretty good still. I am very, very impressed with this makeup. I can definitely see this as, you know, an easy, quick go-to kind of foundation when you don't want to go like the full hog of like a full thick coverage foundation. I think this would be really nice, like if you want more coverage than a BB cream, or if you just like a lighter, more area foundation. Very, very natural. I love the glowiness. It's good. So for what I want it to do, I think it's really good. Thank you Rainbows for watching. Let me know what you think of this. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.